Welcome to Ask Eric Live episode 46, where I'm going to show you how to turn water into wine, social media efforts into sales results. You know, I hear so much complaint sometimes from insurance agents, real estate agents, and network marketers. You know, they will complain to me and say, hey, Eric, you know, I put in a lot of effort on social media, right? I create content, I engage my followers, I spend a lot of time, replying to comments, I spend a lot of time direct messaging all my followers, but I am not getting sales results. The content that I produce on social media, it's not turning into sales results. The efforts you put in on social media is not getting you the appointments, the referrals, and the sales. So in today's episode 46, I am going to show you exactly where you have gone wrong. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to turn water into wine. If you guys are excited about today's episode, help me hit the heart button. And I want to take the chance to kind of get to know all of you as well. And let's take a look and see who is online right now with us.
Hello, Eric. Hi.
Yo, it's good to see you.
Yeah, thank you for this opportunity.
You're most welcome. Well, you are the one that asked for the opportunity, so I'm very glad to have you on the show. Obviously, if you are in the community, the KRR community, you already been exposed to social selling. So could you tell everybody what's one of the biggest benefit that you have gotten out of using social media for your sales?
So basically, one thing that I've learned, which is my biggest win, right, is essentially I slowly start to understand that in terms of doing sales, it's not actually based entirely on the product itself, but more focused on human relations. So with that being said, to summarize it, in order to enable your clients or prospect to do business with you, right, or even entrust their policies with you, they will have to like you and be familiar with you first.
Very, very true. In fact, I just want to highlight and reinforce this point that one of the reasons why your followers are not converting, you're not getting sales, is because you have not built a trust-based relationship with your followers. All right, think of your followers like people that you meet at a roadshow. All right, you need to build a relationship with them, otherwise they're not going to buy from you. Right, the reason why roadshows don't work is because you have no time to build that relationship. The reason why networking works so much better is because you have time to build that relationship that leads to a potential sales. So tell us your challenges, Eugene.
For my first question, right, because I sort of have like two affinity markets. Group one, they belong to people around my age, started working maybe about 3 to 5 years into their career. Secondly, it's a group two where they are more higher management role based, and then they are normally from 40s to 60s onwards. My question is initially because I wanted to cater group one for Instagram, because I went to check with them and then ask them what social platform they use, and then group two, which are the more seniority ones, to focus more on the Facebook part. So my question is, should I focus on two groups or just on one group?
Ideally, I would love you to focus on two, so that you get two streams of sales leads so that you double your income, right? But we also understand that if you try to chase after two rabbits, you will fail. So the rest, how many of you have this same problem? Like you have a few markets and your markets are everywhere. You have a market on Facebook, you have a market on LinkedIn, you have a market on Instagram. How many of you have this problem? Before I reveal the answer, let me know in the comment section. So I want to ask you a few questions, okay? Number one, are you good with design?
No.
Okay, number two, do you feel that you have a very exciting life? Like your life is very interesting?
No.
Okay. Are you a private person or a public person?
More of a private person.
Okay, forget about Instagram. Instagram is the modern day party, whereas Facebook is the modern day family, while LinkedIn is the modern day conference. So you think about it, if you're somebody that probably you're not strong in visual, then you're already losing out on Instagram, even if your customers are on Instagram. Of course, you can take time to learn it. And if today is January, I would say go learn it. But now it's already October, you have no time to learn. I need you to get your MDRT. So you're gonna put Instagram aside. January, come back again, we're gonna master your Instagram, okay? So I just want to iterate that I'm not saying that you don't go after the platform where your customers are, but I'm saying that you have to play up your strengths. The fact of the matter is that Instagram is a visual platform, and people in Instagram have very short attention span, about 5 seconds. People on TikTok has even shorter attention span, 1 to 2 seconds. People on Facebook at least have 1 minute attention span. People on LinkedIn, probably the same. YouTube, about 5 minutes. And podcasts, today we've learned, has about 10 to 15 minutes. So every social media platform, right, has their own rules. And if you are not living an active life and you don't want to share your life with others, you're not very colorful as a person, and nothing wrong with that. It's just that Instagram will not be used properly, will not be used well. However, I would say that Facebook, it's a much easier platform to use because the purpose of Facebook is essentially to make friends and to connect with people. That's the reason why when you go to Facebook, you always search for people's names. Whereas when you go on Instagram, you tend to search topics. See that?
Okay. Yes.
So therefore, Eugene, my answer is very simple. Stick to Facebook.
Okay.
Plus, your 40 to 60 audience are there. They're probably high ticket items. Okay, next question. What's your next question?
So basically, this question is a combine of point 2 and point 3.
Yeah.
So essentially, I always have a problem getting referrals from my existing clients. Normally, when I ask them for referrals, they always reply, sure, yes, okay. But then there are always no additional referrals coming in. And then additionally, I have a couple of video testimonials that I get from my existing clients. Okay, so how can I frame it and post it on Facebook to attract better prospects?
First of all, let me iterate this, okay? You must make sure that your customer give you testimonials, Eugene, and everyone watching this, because the more testimonials they give you, the higher the chance that they will be loyal towards you.
Okay.
Imagine if my entire family, right, buy insurance from you, right? I mean, I cannot switch to another insurance agent because a lot is at stake. The switching cost is very high. Every customer that you get, make sure they refer 3 to 5 customers, 20 customers, 50 customers to you. All right, make them super referrals because they're going to be super loyal to you. Let's assume that I'm your customer. I've just bought something from you and I'm very happy with what your services. Okay, so now show me how you ask for a referral.
So Eric, so now that you're my customer, right, and then you're happy with my service, are there anyone currently in mind that you think that have the same problems as you, and then I'm able to help them solve it?
I think so, but maybe I'll think about it and then I'll tell you.
Why not? Maybe you pass the contact to me, and then at the same time you let them know. In the event if they really need my help, you just send me a text and then I'll follow up with them.
Okay, I purposely make your life difficult, okay? So now let me tell you what you did well. You asked me a very specific question. Who are people that have the same problem with me?
Okay.
I thought that was good. But let me tell you why you're having so much resistance getting referrals. Because you did not plant the referral seed at the start of the meeting.
Okay.
So at the beginning, do you mention anything about referrals?
No.
Exactly. Watch how I do it. So those of you with referral issue, watch how I do it, okay? So hi, Eugene. I'm very excited to have a chance to work with you. Are you excited as well?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I just want to let you know, Eugene, my business, right, is purely on referrals. So every person that come my way all come through a referral. I chose this because I do not want to spend unneeded time, unnecessary time finding new customers. It's extremely time consuming, it's unnecessary. I rather use my time to serve customers like yourself. And the only way I can spend all my time serving you is if my customers continue to refer customers to me. So because you did not plant the bait at the beginning, you cannot hope for a referral. I'm not insisting that you must give me a referral, but if you feel that I did a great job at the end of today's meeting, I would expect a referral from you. Do you think that's okay?
Okay.
So the person know already, Eugene's business is on referral. If Eugene did a good job, I'm going to give you a testimonial, a referral. Not testimonial, a referral. And not only will I give you a referral is harder than testimonial. Because to give a referral is basically giving a testimonial, so ask for referrals. In order to get a referral, you need to first plant referral seeds. Come, let me know if you guys get it. One more thing, Eugene, you need to also take note is then at the end of the call, right? Then it's a lot easier to ask for a referral. You say, do you find my session useful? If I say yes, and I'm buying from you, then obviously I will give you a referral, right? Now, you need to make it easy for me to refer you. So first question, based on the problem that I shared with you, right? And you need to highlight the problem. So maybe the problem is, you have very little medical insurance, right? You put too much money in your life insurance, but you're not having enough medical coverage. Who off the top of your head right now do you know have the same challenge with you?
Okay.
You see, don't say do you know. then the answer is yes or no. But right off the top of your head, what are 2 to 3 people, right, or friends of yours or colleagues of yours who more or less have the same challenge with you? Then the person say, yeah, I can think of probably 2 to 3. Okay, then you say, now, what's the best way that we can reach out to them? Say this, we can reach out to them. So let the person suggest to you what's the best way.
Okay.
So the person might say, oh, maybe you can send me something, then I can forward it to them, or maybe I can do a WhatsApp link up. Before you ask for referral, you always ask for testimonial first.
Okay, so the last question is, upon getting the video testimonial, right, how do I frame it and then post it on Facebook?
Remember I shared with you the story selling structure? You have to tell a story. So the story is always yesterday, 2 days ago, a week ago, I had a chance to meet your target market. So you must insert target market in the first sentence. So if your market is entrepreneur, you must mention entrepreneur so that you are what we call signpost your content. You know signposts? Signposts basically tell you the direction, right? So by reading the first sentence, I already know who is your target market. And if I am also your target market, I'll read your rest of the post. So if you work with a 40-year-old entrepreneur, you must write, yesterday I met a 40-year-old entrepreneur. If you work with a 60-year-old retiree who was an ex-teacher, you wrote, I yesterday met a retiree, 60-year-old retired ex-teacher. Second sentence, what is the problem that he had? Don't say I met him to do financial planning. Don't say I went to meet him to do portfolio review. No, portfolio review is a solution. Losing money in his current investment is a problem.
Okay.
Spending too much money on his premium is a problem. So you think of a problem, that's your second sentence. Third sentence is consequence. If he doesn't solve that problem, what will happen? And fourth sentence, I gave him a solution, or I shared with him a roadmap, or I gave him 3 tips, or I asked him 1 question. So don't reveal the answer, just make it very, very vague. So Eugene, think about it. If you have 100 customers, 50 of them respond to you and give you 3 referrals, that's 150, and each of them share on Facebook, do you think you can do well?
Yes, definitely.
You don't need new customers. Now it's all about going after your existing customers and serve them.
Okay.
So you're responsible for doing it, and then let me know your results.
All right, sure. I'll keep you updated.
Okay,
Yeah,
take care of yourself, Eugene.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'll see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. If you enjoy what I've just given you, the scripts, the referrals, let me know in the comment section. Was that good? Okay.